Hello there, it's Andrea Hall-Wegner, registered dietitian and CEO of Health Nutrition since year 2000. And today I am digging into more questions that I'm getting around my Pursuit of Healthiness online nutrition course. I'm here talking about what you can expect, what some of the most common reasons people are coming and joining my community, and of course, just answering any questions that you may have around what this course is all about. As I'm about to close registration tomorrow on November 1st to welcome my third group into this program, I've been thinking a lot about who is already in my community and who really is the best person for joining the course. And so I want to fill you in on that and share some success stories from people in my previous groups that will give you a sense as to what you can expect in our growing community here. So first of all, if you want to find out more details about the course, you can hop on over to pursuithealthiness.com and find out a lot more information. Again, registration closes November 1st, which is tomorrow, Thursday at midnight Mountain Time. I'm also going to encourage you to go over to pursuithealthiness.com/testimonials, and you can read a whole bunch of different success stories from what other people found helpful about going through my program. So to give you some brief background about what this course is all about, first of all, it's a self-study program. So you can go at it on your own time, but I'm also not going to leave you hanging all by yourself. Of course, you're going to have access to ask me questions along the way. If you're struggling with a question, or you get stuck on anything, or you need a little bit more fine-tuning to really help personalize the information just for you. Often I think one of the course participants in my previous group said it best, is that this is by Lori Lawrence. She said, "This is not just a course, it's a nutrition club with lifetime access to mentorship, support, and connections with other people in similar situations." So what's really cool about the way that we've set things up here is that, like I said, you can go through the course and learn information about the science of nutrition, what to do at home, what to eat on the go, navigating all the struggles people tend to have around meal planning, and generally really seek a greater understanding around concerns you may have about your weight. So lots of discussions around emotional eating, why we weigh what we weigh, can you lose weight, am I stuck at this number that I'm at already? All of these things are definitely things covered in the course, and certainly lots of good discussions happening within the community there. But what's great about the course is not only the science knowledge, the practical tools along the way, and access to support from me. I really love the vibe of the community that we're developing as well. In our private members area and in our private Facebook group, we've got a lot of people that are supporting one another, sharing what's working for them. And as they answer or ask questions, when I'm responding to them, it facilitates greater in-depth learning for all of us. And I know that connection has certainly been well received and is one of the positive parts of what my current community has to say about the course itself. So the course really gives you a sense as to what to do in what order. And I know you're busy, and so you're probably thinking, I don't have time to do any of this, Andrea. Nutrition's overwhelming. I'm a super busy working parent. Or maybe you've been at this a long time. You've been on every diet under the sun, and you're frustrated about your relationship with food, your relationship with your body. Or maybe you're just feeling like, I already know what to do, I just can't seem to put it all into action. You, my friend, are definitely going to find this course helpful, because I've designed the course with those areas very much in mind. Since they come up all the time in the close to 20 years I've been practicing as a dietitian, these are the questions and these are the areas that people often get stuck. Really when I think about what has gotten people stuck when it comes to executing a healthy eating plan, struggles around weight, and what the struggles are around really finding inspiration and motivation to do what you need to do, a few things come up as being challenges. And one is sometimes the knowledge that we have isn't great. So we picked up lots of dieting advice or strange ideas around which foods you're allowed to eat, which ones you're not allowed to eat over the years. And so we're going to really explore the science so you can set the record straight and really have a clear sense as to what to eat, how much to eat, when to eat. And then we're going to move into not just the knowledge, but how do we put all that knowledge into practice? And that's really the practical how-to that I know is really where people often get stuck. So we navigate meal planning, particularly supper, which is a really challenging time of the day for motivation for busy folks or those that have been, I don't know, maybe you've been meal planning your whole life and you're an empty nester now and feeling particularly bored about the entire topic of healthy eating at this stage of life. So I got you covered. We're going to navigate things and try and make it as easy and simple as possible and use lots of backup planning suggestions that really help make this whole process just a heck of a lot easier, even on the busiest days or the least motivated days when it comes to nutrition planning. You know, I think it gives me a unique perspective having a team of dietitians here and really looking at where our clients are struggling. And back in the day when I did see people one-on-one for the vast majority of my career, really looking at where people get stuck and then coming up with really good worksheets, tools, resources, and troubleshooting tactics to help people overcome them is, I think, one of the best parts of the course. So while you can stumble along on your own and try and Google information, read different books, and come up with a lot of strategies on your own, the benefit of joining my course is that I'm going to give you all of that information really set up in the right sort of step-by-step order of what to do in what order to get you to the finish line. And I spent a lot of time when I worked on developing this course really thinking about what people needed to know in what order to really facilitate results and getting people to the next step, whether that's for improving their relationship with food, dieting recovery, addressing sort of weight concerns, health issues, and certainly navigating the complicated discussion around meal planning. I wanted to make sure that I was teaching it in the right order that really got people the results that they were looking for. So I'm pretty pumped about how things have gone with respect to that. And wanted to now give you a little bit more information about what or who might be the best fit for this course, using a couple of examples from what other people in my community right now has to say. So again, if you want to find out more info, you can go to pursuithealthiness.com. And if you go pursuithealthiness.com/testimonials, you can read all sorts of different success stories about people that have gone through my previous two groups and get a sense from them what the course materials were like, what my support was like, our community was like, and I think there's some real value there in reading that information if you're interested in the course. And it closes tomorrow, November 1st. So now's the chance, because I'm only going to open this course registration up once or twice per year, so I can really focus my energy on supporting our community here. Okay, so a couple of people I wanted to highlight here, or a couple of scenarios I want to highlight. There's three kind of folks that do best in my course, and I've had these types of issues in mind as I was crafting the course content themselves. And the first person that this course is for somebody that is struggling with their health, their energy, and their overall weight. They've got maybe a crappy relationship with food and really aren't feeling comfortable in the body that they live in. Maybe they've been on a whole bunch of different diets over the years. Maybe they're struggling with emotional-based eating, stress eating, and just really feeling uninspired when it comes to thinking about all of the things they should be doing with respect to nutrition. So for sure, these are all subjects that we are going to cover in the course. And if I was to read out a couple of quick stories from a few people in my course right now, I think you'll find this helpful to hear. So here's what I want to share. Joanne McDonald has written, and she attended one of my courses here, and she says, as someone who has had struggles with food most of my life, I found that the Pursuit of Healthiness course has really helped me settle the noise in my head around food. I've learned that changing the way I think about certain foods and adding in those forbidden foods back into my diet, I'm learning how to not stress about slip-ups and enjoy eating again. She says, I forgot what butter tastes like. So if you're struggling with a long list of should eat this, shouldn't eat that, black and white, all or none types of thinking, this course is definitely going to help you dive into just developing a much more happy, healthy relationship with why we eat what we eat. So Joanne says, Andrea's approach, non-judgmental support and course materials are a no-nonsense way of thinking and learning to have a much better relationship with food. So Joanne, so happy to hear this. I'm also going to share with you one more here from Lori Lawrence, who said, had I not joined this course, I would have struggled with being rudderless, with no focus, low energy, and mindless eating. Andrea is an excellent teacher and motivator, and she goes on to talk about how supportive the community is as well. So if you can relate to those folks, this course might be for you. I'd encourage you to go on over to pursuithealthiness.com/testimonials and read the full story of what they had to say and where they were and what has been helpful along the way. The second group that tends to do quite well in my course tends to be someone that knows what they should be eating when it comes to healthy eating, but they're not actually getting it put into action. And that's for a wide range of reasons. It might be motivation, it might be overwhelm, or it might just simply be being super, super busy when it comes to everyday healthy eating. And so if you can relate to that, then you might like to hear what Courtney had to say here, who was in my past group. She says, Andrea's course gives me an entirely new outlook on a relationship with food, meal planning and preparation, how to encompass it into everyday life and continue to work at being healthier in general. Once a baseline is developed, this information is so easy to use and adapt to any type of dynamic and regime. The self-exploration, fun activities, and ability to customize everything to your own personal needs is a small reason to sign up for this awesome course. Yay, Courtney, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So keeping it super practical in this course, I'm going to give you the what to do, but then also the how to do it, which at the end of the day is absolutely where people get the most stuck here. And certainly if I look at another comment here from Cindy Perard, who was in my first course, she absolutely had just that to say. I learned not only what to eat for a healthful diet, but how to actually make it happen on a day-to-day basis despite life's busyness. So you can read Cindy's full story over at pursuithealthiness.com/testimonials to read the full details there, because she's got some interesting things to share. So again, first person that does really well is someone struggling with health, energy, food, weight, types of relationship issues. Second person that does well is someone that knows what to do, but they don't have the tools to put everything in action. It's just not connecting due to life's busyness and overwhelm. Third person that does really well in my course is someone that is looking to make nutrition work, but is really overwhelmed from a time perspective. And so again, one of the reasons I wanted to make this a course that is self-directed, you can hop in and watch the video lessons whenever it's convenient from the comfort of your own Chesterfield in the evening or whenever it fits into your day. I wanted to make sure that this course made sense for someone that was super busy. So if you've thought about maybe working on your nutrition, but couldn't imagine trying to work with somebody one-on-one in an office and getting to appointments, and you really just needed something super flexible where you could learn a little bit and hop back out, learn a little bit again in another video lesson, and then hop back out, this is definitely for you. So there's about 35 lessons, and I know that sounds like a lot, but these lessons are short and sweet. They're built in bite-sized modules that are really designed for a busy person to get through. I'm a busy working mom myself, so I thought about myself when I was thinking about what would work best for me if I'm taking an online course. And I know I don't necessarily have an entire hour to do learning always. So something super short is definitely how we set this up here. So I wanted to read with you one of the course participants here that went through my program and how she navigated this as a busy working parent here. So here's from Jillian Gray, and she had this to say: I'm a busy mom with kids in high-level sports, working full-time downtown and running our home acreage outside the city. I now have the knowledge and the tools I need to plan for and manage the chaos of meal planning. And using tools in the course, I've been able to adapt them to a system that works for me and my family. So when I built this course, I wanted to make sure that it is designed for a busy person, but I also wanted to make sure that whether you were a vegetarian, a meatitarian, love to cook, don't like to cook, I wanted to do universally relevant teachings with worksheets and adaptations that are going to work within your own unique family situation. And what you're going to see, like I said, is the what, but then a lot of different supporting resources and bonus materials that help you put in things into action within your own unique scenario. So we've got all sorts of good stuff within the course. Of course, the course itself is not only available just in video, but also in audio with transcripts and cheat sheets and worksheets and bonuses along the way that are going to give you everything you need to know in one spot. And I'm really proud to offer that this course is going to be lifetime access, meaning it is going to be there when you want to come and learn and access those materials. I'll be supporting along the way if you've got questions around the course as you're going through things. And I can't wait to get started here with this next group. Registration closes again on November 1st at midnight Mountain Time. So I hope to hear from you. If you've got more questions, just give me a call at the office, drop me a message, email us, and I'd be happy to address any personal questions you might have around, is this the course for you? So that we can sort that out for you. So again, you can go over to pursuithealthiness.com and look forward to seeing you there. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.